So I think it's time for
Yeah,
picks.
let's do it. That's
Let's
right.
let's do picks. This is still a sports show. So as we talk picks, we're actually going to do our NBA first pick. We have Lakers versus Jazz on Wednesday night. So I am going to take the Jazz because, as we've seen, AD is out. AD is a big part of the lineup. Who are you taking?
Yeah, I'm going Jazz. They're playing like a buzzsaw right now, and the Lakers are really struggling. And I think even though LeBron actually has the third most minutes in the NBA, I think that he can still save himself during the games, and I don't think he's gonna be interested in carrying the team there.
No. Next, we have Mavs versus Nets, which is on Saturday night. I'm going the Nets. This is going to be a big game for them to just show how good they really are.
Yeah, I think this will be the toughest game this week for the Nets, and I think that they're still going to win this game going away.
Yeah, I think
Take take the Nets to win and cover.
yes, Nets are going to be undefeated this week. So
Yeah, I
next,
agree.
next in college basketball, big matchup in the Big Ten. Number nine Iowa, number nine 3-point shooting Iowa versus Michigan, the big catch-all. Thursday night, I'm going to take Michigan because they have the better field goal percentage, and college is very much a shooting game.
You know what? Let's go Hawkeyes.
Okay.
I don't have much behind it. I never like seeing Michigan win.
Oh, and at the buzzer, um,
Buzzer beater. Good job.
Texas Tech versus Texas. This is at Texas Tech. I am going to take Texas because they had a better performance against West Virginia, which both teams did lose, but Texas hung in there longer.
I'm gonna go Texas Tech as well. I think that yeah, I think that they've got a lot of good swag going on, and I don't like the Longhorns.
We do know you are not a Longhorn person. Last as we since we have a fantasy NASCAR league, we always do NASCAR picks. This week, the uh, Dixie Vodka 400 is at Homestand Miami Speedways, which that's really early for NASCAR to be in Miami. Connor, who is your pole sitter for this race?
My pole sitter for the Dixie Vodka 400. I'm gonna kind of go with. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Denny Hamlin. Picking him. Got a good feeling about Mr. Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin. I believe Denny Hamlin was the winner of last year's Miami race, so that's a good pick. I'm going Kevin Harvick. Kevin has been showing a lot of strength. He's looked good in both of the Daytona races and is really kind of dominating this year. He hasn't won. NASCAR has had two different first-time winners this year, um, but he is still making a really big impact.
Well, I think that's our show, Rutledge. I think it was an incomplete, and can't wait to play you next week again here on
We
NBA 2K.
we will definitely call this one a learning experience. I'm going to pay better attention to rosters, but we want to thank our viewers for coming out. I want to thank Daniel for coming out. My wife came out and watched the show. She watched it right as I quit the winning game and dropped some comments in the Twitch feed. But you know what? She's there and she loves and supports me. So for that, I am thankful. For that, that's our show. Thank you for coming out. Find us on YouTube and follow us. Follow us here on Twitch. I'm Rutledge.
And I'm Connor.
Have a great night.